Strange, isn't it? Each man's life touches so many other lives. When he isn't around, he leaves an awful hole, doesn't he? Ignore for a moment the dated and sexist language and instead dwell on the meaning of those words. Your life directly touches hundreds, perhaps thousands of other lives, and the connections between you and those individuals means your life then touches tens of thousands of other lives, if not more. We are connected to so many people, even when we don't realize it, and the ripple effect of those connections means that everything we do has the potential to reverberate across the years. In It's a Wonderful Life, the most stark example of this involves the consequences of George Bailey not being present to save the life of his brother Harry. Decades later, that meant Harry was not around to save the lives of hundreds of people on a U.S. transport ship during World War II. Most of us will never be called upon to save the physical life of another, thank goodness. But that doesn't mean our actions in this lifetime will be without significance. Throughout George Bailey's life, there were hundreds of small moments that added up to big moments. Forgoing his honeymoon kept the building and loan open, which led to the development of Bailey Park, which lifted the lives of hundreds of people, allowing those people to live with dignity and security. That blessing in turn lifted up even more lives as generations benefited from being able to live somewhere other than Potter's slums. A metaphorical helping hand can have the same amount of power and influence as a physical one. Each man's life touches so many other lives is a piece of wisdom I've tried to build my own life around. I can't change the entire world, but I can be a force for good. I can smile at others, refrain from passing petty judgments, and be a shoulder to cry on. I can listen to others and empathize with them, and I can treat everyone around me with dignity and respect. It has always been my hope that the reverberations of these little things will echo down through the years, and that I will end my days upon this earth having been a force for good and as a bringer of kindness. We are not alone on this journey through life. We share this road together, and on that road, we can't help but bump into one another. So do your best to make sure those bumps bring joy and light to those around you.
Jason! I didn't want to cry.
I warned you, this movie gets me in a deep place, and I think about it often.